15 wins in a row. That's what St. Anthony started their season off with. They dropped 2 of their last 5 to end in second place against Smithtown Hauppauge. Now come in as the second seed into playoffs, and they got a chip on their shoulder. But on the other side of this matchup is the Ward Melville Patriots. They fought the entire season to make it into the playoffs, but as fate would have it, they would have to wait to the very last game to secure that. But they're here, and they're matching up against a dominant team that is looking to make as deep of a run as possible. It's not exactly quite like David and Goliath. I'm not going to throw that cliche out there because Ward Melville should make this a competitive game, and St. Anthony's, they need to bring their A game for the rest of the season because we're in one and dones now. No more time for them to have a bad game. No more time for their 2-1 losses that you saw against Smithtown Hauppauge or Kings Park Comac. They need the domination. They need the 12-0 score lines like they had against Middle Country. They need the 6-1 score lines like they had against Northport Huntington. And they also have beaten this team twice already. On October 4th, the Friars took down the Patriots 6-0. On January 6th, they took them down 6-1. It's up to Ward Melville to change the narrative of this story so far. They need to come out a little bit hotter, a little bit more of a fire underneath them. Prior to their win against Middle Country, which was the win that allowed Ward Melville to get into playoffs, the Patriots had lost 8 games in a row, getting outscored 47-13 during that stretch. Again, it really did take them to the last game to secure. And again, like I was saying, 15 wins in a row. First time these two teams faced off in October, the first 2 periods were fairly close, and then St. Anthony's ultimately blew up the game in the 3rd period, scoring 5 unanswered goals. In the second game, St. Anthony's came out with a 5-goal lead in the 1st period. That was actually my first game here on the LI Sports Network, called by Travis Quigley, of course. And ultimately, what you need to watch in this game, for the rest of the game, for this entire 45 minutes, is what happens after St. Anthony's scores 1. That's the big question, because when they score 1, they tend to follow that one up, and then they tend to follow the next one, and it keeps going, and they keep rolling, and it's like a machine when they get going. They have so much depth, so many different guys that can get it done at different times, and, well, for the Patriots, what do they need to do? They need to stay calm. They need to know when they give up 1 goal that does not mean they're going to give up another one right after that. As you can see the huddles, going on the other side of your screen right now. Luke Tannenbaum with the start in net. Tannenbaum, 14 games started this season, 14 games played with a 4.79 goals against average. He has 4 wins on the season. At the other side, Dominic Filer will get the start for St. Anthony's. Obviously, that was a big question. They have 3 really good goaltenders, but Filer, with 8 games started, has a 1.50 goals against average, 8 wins on the season, 0 losses, 0 overtime losses. That's the kind of prowess that the Friars are putting out there right now, as we are going to get into opening puck drop. Ward Melville on the right in the green, St. Anthony's on the left in the white and gold, as we start playoffs here on the north side of the rinks in Hauppauge. Pretty full crowd over to my left showing up in support of St. Anthony's. I'm sure those folks want to see a deep playoff run, but for Ward Melville, they don't want to see their kids go home after 1 either. Again, because of that, these games are going to be so contested. Expect a little bit more of a pace coming out from both sides. The shots a little bit crisper. The skating a little bit harder. The hits definitely a lot harder as it's taken into the offensive end. St. Anthony's looking for the first shot. They get it. It's a little too high from Zach Sorrell. Season high of 5 points for Zach. 9 multi-point games, was held without a point only twice in the regular season as we get our first whistle. Sorrell had 3 goals in their first matchup, in his first matchup, I should say, against Ward Melville, and 1 goal in the second matchup. As 45 seconds have expired, we're going to get a second face-off, this time from the neutral zone. Number 18, SCHSHL, that's a number, that's a name you have to listen for. Again, 31 points on the season, 20 of them all goals. O'Doherty controls. He wraps around the net. Carrying down to the other side, looking for the pass over to Catazone. It's played forward and out. Flying ahead, Catazone with an A on his chest, looking to get in. Catazone, a shot that's too high, and deflects into the netting. Michael Catazone, 2 assists in their second game against Ward Melville. Another one that can really light it up. Catazone, although not exactly known for his offensive prowess, he has 3 assists on the season, but when you're a defenseman, again, it's not necessary that you score at the rate of a forward. Some defensemen can do that, like Brody O'Doherty, of course, has 16 points on the season, 10 of them being goals. Quite impressive from O'Doherty. You could definitely look for him to shoot it if the Friars get a power play. Another face-off, tied up. Eilenberger trying to win it back, gets it over to Curley, but the Friars win it forward. Quick shot saved. And we get another pause. Tannenbaum facing his first real test, now having a quick conversation with the referees. They're going to decide this face-off is to the left of Tannenbaum. Now, obviously, there's names to listen and to watch for Ward Melville as well. Aiden Ayers leads the way for his team. In 18 games, he's scored 27 points. As a quick shot caroms around and comes to the near side, Catazone keeps it in, looking to pass it down low. Friars chase after it again. Held in, a couple of green jerseys there. Curley gets it, looks for the clearing attempt, and Catazone once again holds in. He's not going to bring a deep centering pass. That's going to go all the way past the blue line. And Ward Melville will get a change. That was the Curley line joined by Eilenberger and Maldari. Other lines coming out for Ward Melville in this game. Ayers, Cerulli, Ethan Tam, Brown, Tyler, Giantanotto, as well as Jarrett, Sandak, and Allen on the fourth line. Talking to the coach of Ward Melville earlier, he said that they are going to have a defensive rotation between their 4 main defensemen. So you're never going to see the same jerseys out there all the time like you would expect in an NHL game. As the puck comes down low again, Tannenbaum looking to wrap it around. A little bit dangerous, but does get it away. Sevelos was the first one into it for the white shirts. But he'll back out and allow the other forwards to try to dig it away. Contested puck battle already. So you're going to see a lot of that tonight. Again, it's the playoffs. You need every possible touch on the puck, every possible shot. Taken around, and Ward Melville will play it out. Should come all the way down for an icing. Referees wave it off as we hit the 12-minute mark in the first. St. Anthony's a stretch pass forward. Getting in deep, Ward Melville turn it away, looking to send it out off the far line, and they do. Budicavoli just barely not able to hold that one in. Puck down low again. Asner with it. Asner will play it ahead. Kept in at the far point. Walking at the blue line. St. Anthony's look for this shot. Goes wide right of the goal. Tannenbaum might have been able to get over for a save if need be. A shot, they score. Tough angle, and St. Anthony's out on top. 1-0 here on the LI Sports Network. That goal coming from Bissono. Bissono in the first matchup between these teams had 1 assist, and in the second matchup had 2 assists. So that's the first time he's scored against Ward Melville this season. And what a big goal it is. St. Anthony's up by 1, 11:22 to play in the first. Puck flipped high and forward, back into defensive end for the Patriots. Curley will reclaim it, looking for an outlet pass. That was Fisher actually giving ahead to Curley. Here comes Ayers. Ayers past the blue line, passing it over to his right. Taking ahead, some stick checks going between Miklish and a couple of green jerseys. Curley gets the puck. Quick shot taken. That one's going to deflect high into the glass. Terry looking to play it out, but it's not going to do so. Ward Melville actually playing it out themselves as Curley wasn't able to get over in time. Tam with it, a back pass. Now over to Curley. He looks for options, sends it off the boards, and rifled in. Terry now with it. We'll lose it out back into the neutral zone. Once again off the board. It's going to go down to Tannenbaum. They'll slow this down, allow Fisher to come onto it. An easy cleared for War Melville. O'Doherty stepping up to it in the neutral zone. Allows Sorrell to touch for a second. Sorrell now regaining it in his own end. Passing it over to the right, back into the neutral zone. Breslin with the step up in the neutral zone will put it back into the Friars' end. Under 10 minutes to play in the first. Cicchino on the first assist as we have another opportunity and they score. Deflection out in front. St. Anthony's now have two. So you can see that on the Monkey Sports instant replay. A quick 2-0 lead for St. Anthony's. Just a little under 10 minutes to play. Referees having a quick discussion at center ice. Breslin with it. Breslin taking it down low, wrapping around to the far side. Coming in on the pinch was Sorrell. He looks to break it up. Getting some assists now from Schendorf. Plays it to O'Doherty. O'Doherty looking back to Schendorf. Has it on the forehand. Now into the slot. Quick shot and a save from Tannenbaum. Trying to keep this within reach for his team early. O'Doherty with it again. His shot again saved by Tannenbaum. Now to the far side. O'Doherty back for it is an own zone. O'Doherty turning up to the left, passing off to the right. Zach Sorrell a little bit too far in front of him. Eilenberger will take over. His stretch pass forward from Brown, intercepted and held in. Rocca down there. Eilenberger gets it back, can't clear. Bouncing around in the defensive zone, comes back to O'Doherty. Controlling is Fisher. Plays it to the far side. Tapped by St. Anthony's deep again. Fisher gets it back. Around the boards. Taken over. Catalo with it. It's going to come past him. All the way past O'Doherty. All the way down for an icing. Face-off coming in Ward Melville zone. So face-off now to the right of Tannenbaum. Rocca will take it for the Friars. Rocca tying it up and winning it back to the far point. St. Anthony is looking for a setup, and it's intercepted at the blue line and skated forward. Here come the Patriots with their first opportunity. Take it in. Curley, a shot no good. It's going to be saved. Filer tested for the first time. St. Anthony's now with numbers back the other way. Looking for the break-in, and it's broken up. Tyler looking for the stretch pass over to Brown, and he'll blow a tire into the far boards. Back again, Azaridi. Azaridi looking for the shooting lane, gets one off. It's a little too high. At the left dot, comes over to the near side. Sevelos looking for something, can't find it. Now it's in the right wing corner, wrapped around the boards to the far side. Every player here in attendance for St. Anthony's. Oliva, the only player missing for Ward Melville. Down low and wrapped around. Tyler, the first one onto it, will look for the clear. The referee's going to blow that. It went out into the bench and is reset. The face-off should be to the right of Tannenbaum. 7:18 to play in the first. 2-0 for the Friars. Aspromonte and Bissono scoring the first two goals here on the North Rings for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League playoffs. Another face-off, this time the Patriots doing a little bit better of a job, and they get a quick, easy clear. Now with room, skating forward. The Patriots on 2-on-1, get the quick shot, and it's saved Filer standing up to another test. Cicchino and Schendorf on the assist for the goals. Jart on the face-off, will win it back. Quick shot taken, broken up in front. Miklish back for it. He'll try to play it around the boards. Intercepted, almost into the slot. Terry will overskate it. That's a big defensive turnover. Quick shot taken, and it's saved. Puck still loose in the left wing corner. Sandak's battling for it there. Wrapped around the boards. Good shift coming out from the Patriots, but they can't hold it in on this try. Cleared out by Busa. Busa looking to find an outlet forward. Goes down. Should be an icing, and it is. Another pause, and the Patriots will get another offensive zone faceoff. Trying to turn the momentum around a little bit. Obviously, that's hard to do when you fall down early in the first. Cerulli will take the face-off. Puck lost for a second, comes out in front. Tam almost had an opportunity for it. Cicchino will get the puck cleared. Now taken forward, Bisono on the backhand, centering pass, and a great one out in front for the slot, and it's broken up. Patriots doing a good job shutting down that opportunity. SCHSHL had the chance in the slot, and we're going to get another freeze from Tannenbaum as he gets his glove on top of the puck. Quick conversation coming out from the Friars players. Want to talk over this next draw. Have SCHSHL taking it, wins it to the near side. Bisono there. Getting pinched on the right wing corner. Puck played around for Ayers. He's going to lose out on control. It's a turnover in the defensive end. Puck out in front, and it flies through the slot. Tam now with it. Will give it over to his defenseman. We'll take a catch and go for a second. Breslin sends it to the far side. Ayers, a nice touch onto it. Ayers trying to cut through traffic, gets held up on the near wall, so he'll send a pass into the neutral zone. Intercepted, not played forward just yet, and Ayers gets it back. Ayers now with numbers, coming in and shut down. Sono has been all over the ice for the Friars to start this game off. Scully will send it to the far side and out of the zone. Friars look to reset, approaching 5 minutes to play in the first. Sorrell on the near side. We'll get it over to Schendorf. Back to Sorrell. He looks to dance into the high slot. Mishandles it. Now Schendorf takes it back. Schendorf gives it down low onto the backhand of Aspromonte. Back to Schendorf. He feeds it below the goal. Out in front, looking for the last shot. Aspromonte couldn't tuck it in. Now the Patriots with some speed. Eilenberger will put it in on the forehand. Hurley going after it. Played to the far side. A touch keeps it in by the captain. Plays it in on net, and it's frozen. Filer has been good this game. Not tested much in all fairness, but when he has seen the puck, he's made clean work of it, not allowing any rebounds. Eilenberger now into the face-off. We're going to win it back on the forehand. Instead, St. Anthony's takes it away. Budakavoli coming up the right side. Pulling up in his own blue line, now passing it ahead to Azzarini. Azzarini with a nice dancing move into the zone. Pulling up on the right side, centering pass, shot taken, blocked in front. Rocca with that opportunity. Another shot from the blue line. That's an easier save for Tannenbaum. Into the right wing corner. On the reload, looking to play it back out in front. The Friars get their sticks lifted. Back into the neutral zone. Sevelos looking for his pass forward. Had Rocca for a second. Instead, it's actually on the near side. Catalo. Patriots will clear, but it will go down for an icing. Changes will come out from both sides. 3:48 to play in the first. Last goal we saw was from Aspromonte with 9:48 left in the first, so it's slowed down a little bit since then. Leon into the face-off for the Friars. Staring down Eilenberger. Leon will win it. the far point and now past the blue line. Catazone wasn't able to keep it in. Out of his net comes Tannenbaum, and referees, I believe, calling offsides on that play. Or actually an icing on St. Anthony's. That must have been a close call. But War Melville the better for it. Another chance to set up in the offensive end. So Brown will line up for the faceoff. Breslin right behind him. Brown trying to tap it ahead instead. It comes to Terry. Terry losing it out to Brown. He'll now fall to the ice himself. Ward Melville now fighting with Terry again. It looks like he'll come away with it. Terry with control. Terry still hold. Now dropping back. A pass forward to the far side at the blue line, and the Friars are in. They put it around to the near side now. Centering out in front. Goes to the far. Big hit on the far boards. Ward Melville will take control back. Trying to get it ahead for Brown. Brown comes in flying, trying to strip the puck from Leon, but he'll quickly send it up and out. Some more contact in front of the benches, and we're going to have a penalty. Our first power play coming up. 2:46 left in the period, and it looks like Ward Melville will be up a man for the next 2 minutes. Their first big opportunity comes. And the Friars don't give up many opportunities. Only allowing 1.6 goals per game this season. Their goalies have had a slew of shutouts. But now, with Carrasco in the box, they're going to look to capitalize. Puck played out. Tannenbaum out of his net. Will collect it off the boards. Scally will come for it, playing it ahead to the far side. Given over to Eilenberger. He mishandles a little bit at the blue line, denied. Has to touch up quickly. Tam will drag away, then send it to the far side. Wrapped around the boards by Cerulli. Eilenberger after it. Has Tam there in support. Ayers coming as well. Ward Melville tied up on the near side right now. 1:25 to play in the power play. Ayers trying to dig it out on the forehand. He's poking at it. Tam backs up a little bit. Puck squirts loose and Tam takes it. Looking to send it over to Ayers. It bounces around, and the Friars get the clear because of it. Tannenbaum looking to send it forward. Finds it to Tam. Tam losing it. Turnover. Rocco with it. Rocco looking for the centering pass. Thought maybe one of his teammates would be there. Tam retakes it. Tam up the right side with a little bit of speed. Tam with a shot. That's going to go wide to the left. Cerulli with it now. Cerulli out in front. Puck through the crease. Not tipped in and cleared once again by St. Anthony's. Back to Tannenbaum. He looks for his option. It's going to end up as a turnover. Cicchino with it will send it around the boards again, just trying to kill more time. Approaching 30 seconds left in the power play for the Patriots. Puck taken away again, this time by Sorrell. He'll play it back to his defenseman, and it's off the backhand, cleared by Sevelos. 20 seconds remain in the power play. Ward Melville going to make some changes, and now they're going to ice the puck. Unfortunate right there, as that's going to kill even more time. 1 minute left in the first. 14 seconds left on the power play. Ward Melville making their changes. St. Anthony's sending out Shendor for the face-off. On the draw, one back to the near point. The shot blasted wide to the left. Sevelos is just letting it unload today. Has 4 points on the season, and that does it for the power play. Brown trying to get some offense 5-on-5. Puck around the boards to the far side, held in for now. A little over 30 seconds left. A shot taken and blocked out in front by his own team. Once again, St. Anthony's control. Out in front, Shendorf trying to do it on between the legs. Puck still loose in the slot, and now it's cleared by St. Anthony's. Should be another icing, and it will be. 18.6 seconds left in the period now. It's time for St. Anthony's to set up a nifty play. Schendorf once again on the face-off. Has O'Doherty who can definitely blast it, but he's not going to win it. At the far boards, lifted high into the air, held in almost by Terry, actually. Gets it played above his head a little too much. Sandak with it, looking to pass it over to Jarrett. Instead it comes over to Scully in the neutral zone. Scully will send it in, waiting for his team to check up, and that's how we're going to do it in the first. 15 minutes gone by, St. Anthony's up 2-0. We'll be right back with the second period here on the LI Sports Network. Ward Melville down by 2, but definitely not out of this game. Still 30 minutes to play and plenty of time for them to score 2 at the minimum. Obviously, overtime would be lovely in this first varsity playoff matchup on the North Rinks. Behind us, Smithtown Hauppauge beating their opponent, Kanekwa-Sayville, by 5 points right now to score 5-0. Puck dropped at center ice. One back to Terry. Terry gives it over to his defensive partner in Miklich. Gives it ahead. Catalo sends it to the far side. A hit there by Brown. Played into the netting, and we get our first pause of the second, just 16 seconds in. Scoring in the first, James Aspromonte scoring the second goal, assisted by James Schendorf. Nice James connection right there. Bisono from Cicino was the first goal. Puck taken ahead. Ayers gets his stick interrupted by Terry. Great defensive play from the captain. Allows his team to come back the other way. Tannenbaum trying to poke the puck, puts it around the boards. Another hit. This one says Asner to the ice. Held in. Terry gives it back off. Terry's there for the return pass if need be. Talo holding. Giving it back to Terry, barely holds it into the blue line, lining up for a shot. So much traffic out in front. Tannenbaum scrambling to the near side now, losing his stick, set out in front. And actually, that loose stick did allow that pass to be broken up. Skated down low again. Catola will return feed. Miklich for a shot. Out in front, they score! So much traffic, and it's now 3-0 for St. Anthony's as we will take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. You can just see that shot. How many deflections did that take? I need to see that again. I think it hit off of 2 Ward Melville players minimum right there. So we will take a second look. Just go back to live instead. 13:54 to play in the second period. Ward Melville in the desperate need of turning this momentum around. Friars have been in firm control from essentially puck drop at the far boards. Eilenberger with it, his shot saved and gloved. Filer, the ultimate backstop for this just dominant team. Again, not needing to see a lot of pucks in front of him, but it's been clean saves time after time whenever it's ended up there. Eilenberger again on the draw, wins it clearly in the near side, but it's out. That goal, the second. Credit will go over to James Aspromonte. Not exactly sure how many deflections that took out in front, but in all fairness, because of that, I don't really know who that goal should go to. O'Doherty looking to drag in the neutral zone. Catches Curley up high. O'Doherty giving it back, and now it's tipped. Oh, barely kept in. Friars maybe giving up something too much, and they score! Ward Melville, exactly what I'm talking about. They needed something, and there it is. A turnover leads to a quick tally. Out in front, and the awkward shot ends up into the back of the net. Doesn't matter how you do it, matters that you get it done. It's got to be the exact mentality right now. Giantinotto with that goal for his team. Now makes it 3-1. 12:59 to play in the second. We might have a contest here on the north side of the rinks. St. Anthony's will send it in. They don't want to show any signs of weakness, but here comes another breakaway. Shut down on the back check from SCHSHL. So much speed to catch up. Wrapped around the boards to the near side. Cicchino looks to battle it out. Held in for now. Giantinotto with it again, looking for another shot. That one's off to the right. Hits off the backside of the goal. St. Anthony's the first ones to it. Bissono plays it out. Now over to the stick. Cicchino looking to get it in. Scally there for it. Tannenbaum far out of his net. Breaks up the play. Sticks tied up so many times right there as the puck just sat for a second. Big pass coming from Filer. Back into the near zone. Hits off the referee. St. Anthony's going to benefit from it. Cicchino brings it in and gets taken down. Good hit. Sends Cicchino to the ice. Back down for Filer, and he'll watch as it goes a little over to the left side of his post and down for an icing. Both teams will make some changes. 11:56 to play in the second. Giantinotto's score is officially unassisted. Again, before that, James Aspromonte has scored 2. And Miklish scoring the first. I think that actually a couple of scoring changes. Bissono getting now credit for the second goal. Shot taken, that one's off to the left. Down low, fed out in front to the high slot. Another shot for the Friars, that goes way too high. Must have ramped out off the stick. Curley down low fighting for it, joined by Brown and Allen to the near side. Sandak looking for it, taken down low again and broken up in the slot. Fisher holds. Schendorf looking for his pass out in front. A quick shot and they score between the legs for Zach Sorrell. A highlight goal to make it 4-1. The pinnacle of skill right there. And it's 4-1 for the Friars. Zach Sorrell with his 21st goal of the season. Like I said, the first time these teams faced, Sorrell had a hat trick. The second time he had a goal, and he's matching those tallies now. Taken ahead by Ayers. The highest point producer on his team, still looking for his first. Into the offensive end, the centering pass almost tipped in. Rocco was flying with so much speed to get there. Ward Melville kicking around. Ayers there now has it. Ayers skating below his red line, will pass it off. Cleared off the boards, back into the neutral zone. O'Doherty steps onto it, shovels it in on the backhand. Or Melville settle it, rifle a pass forward, tipped by Ayers. Referees decide there will be no icing on this. Catazone has it, wraps around for the pass, past the stick of O'Doherty. Takeaway now for Scally into the slot, no good. Scally now tying up, getting taken down. Referees will call a penalty. We have a power play upcoming, and St. Anthony's will get the touch-up. Tannenbaum is flying over to the bench to try to get his team numbers. So we will have our second power play of the game, once again belonging to Ward Melville. James Schendorf will get the assist on the SCHSHL goal. So let's see if the Patriots can turn it around right now. Once again down by 3 goals, have a chance to cut that in half. Ayers, a back pass, gets it over to Eilenberger. Now a pass to Scally. He has trouble handling it. Busso is there to apply pressure. Puck almost going out in front. Taken aside by Terry. He'll send it all the way around the boards and out. Back into the neutral zone. Eilenberger with some room. Eilenberger cutting up on the right side. Looking for the back pass. Gets it over. Cerulli sends it to the far side. Fisher up high. Gives it to Eilenberger. Back to Cerulli. He looks for the shot. Tipped out in front. Puck still loose, and now it's at the far end. Eilenberger taking some punishment there, but will help his team keep the puck in. Cerulli, another shot, save. Rebound out in front, and it goes past Cerulli. Setting a potential breakaway. Fisher there for it. Will tie up sticks with Bussa. Bussa saw blood in his eyes. Cerulli again with the puck. 1 minute left in the power play. Ward Melville definitely having some better looks now than they did. Brown into the offensive end, making Terry's night a little bit harder. Brown now joined by a couple of other Patriots down to the left wing corner. Brown will get it and play it out in front. Leon was there for it. Leon now up the left side. Sends a hard pass into the boards, and it gets down to Tannenbaum. And we get some applause from the St. Anthony's crowd here. 30 seconds left, a quarter of this power play to work with, and once again it's broken up. Or Melville hemmed into their defensive end. The pass over to Fisher. He'll send it to the far side. Collecting it off the boards is Maldari. Maldari getting pinched off his angle, and that allows enough time for Filer to play it. Puck out and down again, actually deflecting out of the board, so the faceoff will go back into the offensive end. 9 seconds left in the power play. Again, this penalty to Azariti. Brown will take the face-off. Has Scally directly behind him. Brown on the tie-up, not able to win it cleanly, and it's fired out, almost hitting the referee, all the way down to Tannenbaum, and that will do it. Back to 5-on-5. St. Anthony's clear it off. SA looking right now for some offensive zone time. O'Doherty keeps it in. O'Doherty a shot. Traffic out in front, and a nice save from Tannenbaum on the right leg. Puck still alive. Down low. Out in front it goes through the slot. To the far side now. Catazone collects on the backhand. Tries to skip it down low. Wraps to the near side. O'Doherty there for it. Can't let O'Doherty be alone. Like I said, 10 goals. O'Doherty with some moves. O'Doherty getting out in front. Broken up at the last second by the last line of defense. Now Ward Melville get a turnover. They'll send it down. Icing right now, the call from the referees, and the whistle will come. .7:02 to play in the second. St. Anthony's started this game off with 3 goals before Ward Melville were able to find their response and find their voice. But then another one, and a beautiful goal from SCHSHL. Makes it a 4-1 contest. So it looks like we're going to get a timeout here a little bit through the second period. 7:02 to play, 4-1 the score. here on the LI Sports Network. Some time to read through the stats of both of these teams. St. Anthony's only allowing 1.6 goals per game. How much do they score, you ask? Well, they score 6.2. On the other end of this matchup, Ward Melville, they score 3.1 goals per game and give up 5. St. Anthony's did not have the biggest plus-minus in the regular season, or goal differential, whatever you want to call it. That belonged to Smithtown Hauppauge, who are playing behind us right now. But St. Anthony's was at a plus 91 after 20 games in the regular season. Ward Melville was at a negative 39. Like I said, St. Anthony's no stranger to beating Ward Melville this season. They went 2-0 in that matchup, outscoring them 12-1 in the regular season. As we come back to live, St. Anthony's will start with the offensive zone draw. Schendorf sending it through the blue paint. Again, so many cross-ice passes have been allowed for St. Anthony's. That's how they've scored a lot of their goals. Obviously, Schendorf finding a beautiful pass down low to Sorrell, who then scored it between the legs. Had to one-up his teammate on the assist. A shot taken and a save. Puck still loose. Cerulli was taken out on the play as well, but there's not going to be a call there. Fisher keeps it in on the near side. His shot, traffic out in front. Puck still loose, and it's taken aside by the Friars. They'll tap it ahead in the neutral zone. Now Schendorf gaining some speed into the right circle. His shot, he scores! 5-1 St. Anthony's, and Schendorf is having himself a night. Too much room afforded coming up the right side, and he rifles it in, top right corner. Now Ward Melville really trailing this game. 4 goals, the biggest margin we've seen. Puck drop will come at center ice again. Down low to Tannenbaum. He'll tap it aside to Breslin. Breslin will send it around to Allen on the far side. He overskates it a little bit. Schendorf with the poke check, jarring the puck loose. Breslin will recover. Said circle it to the other side. Puck flipping right in front of us. Tommy, a good job tracking that on the camera, I do say. Scully comes back for it. Trying to get it to Sandak. Intercepted to the far side now. Allen. Back to Schendorf, who just scored that goal. His backhand pass for Zach Sorrell. Sorrell will send it off the left wing corner, down low. "5-1 the current score. St. Anthony's have scored the last 2. James Schendorf from Daniel Sevelos, as well as Zach Sorrell from James Schendorf. Obviously, just before that, the tripping to Thomas Azaridi, but that was killed off as the puck comes back out in front again, and Tannenbaum's going to take some contact. Referees are ready for any post-whistle activities. Nothing will come. This game's staying calm for at least the time being. Get another draw on the offensive end for the Friars. One back to the near side. Controlled by Miklish. He sends it down and around the boards. Azaridi chasing after it. He'll lay a hit into the far side against Curley. Once again sent low by the Friars. Played around the boards. First one onto it is Azaridi. Collects on the forehand, turns a corner. Azaridi wrapping around the net. He gets tripped up, and there comes the penalty. St. Anthony's to their first power play. Let's see what they can do on the man advantage. Once again, it's been a while since I've even said his name, but Filer is just down there enjoying his team's offensive production. If you aren't testing Filer, if you aren't testing the goaltenders of St. Anthony's, You really can't beat them. You need volume shots, and obviously it's a lot easier said than done from up here in the press box, but what Ward Melville need right now, and obviously being down a man isn't going to help them gain any momentum. With 4:40 left in the second, pass to the far side. Terry holds. Pass the other side now. They score! Tic-tac-toe. St. Anthony's make quick work of that power play and find themselves a sixth. As we're going to come back to the face-off dot after that one. Taking less than 20 seconds. Just surgical right now from the Friars. Zach Sorrell, again, another goal for him, so he's up to 2. The assists coming from Schendorf and Terry. Now Ward Melville down by 5 scores. A chance out in front, a stick tied up, and they're going to get another power play. Now in desperate need to score off of this one. St. Anthony's, well, they've done a lot right in this game. They have given up a few too many opportunities on the 5-on-4. Now, their PK has made up for that, but O'Doherty in the box right now probably doesn't feel good about being there. Discipline, obviously, a key in playoffs. Face-off taken and won by the Patriots. They're going to keep it. Scully, a shot intercepted off the block. Opportunity to spring forward, but it's somehow held in by Ward Melville and then played the length of the ice down to Tannenbaum as we hit 4 minutes to play in the second. Pass forward to Ayers. He's not able to field it cleanly. And it's sent the length of the ice again. Tannenbaum will settle it for Scully. Scully again looking for the breakout. Overskates it a little bit. Now getting pressured by Leon. Ward Melville look like they found their route to the offensive end. Tam will play it in. He wraps it around the boards. Out of his cage is Filer to settle it. Tam tries to hold it in with his body, but it gets past him and past the blue line. Eilenberger. Now Tam. Tam cuts across, looking to pull up. Loses his speeding for a second and finds Ayers. Ayers still with it to Tam. Out in front, a shot, and it's saved. Great shutdown from Filer. St. Anthony's now scoring another 3 goals unanswered. Score show will come out for the face-off. Quickly played to the far side. Cerulli looking to hold it in. Feeds to the far point with Eilenberger. Gives it back. Tam, a pass out in front. Another penalty upcoming. It's going to be 5-on-3. Got to assume if there's another time to find your second, it will be right now. So another penalty taken by the Friars, and now the discipline becoming a problem. Sevelos will join O'Doherty in the box. So we hit 45 seconds of 5-on-3 with 3:04 to play in the second period. Off the face-off, out in front, Ayers, a shot that goes wide to the left. Tam now gets it on the far side, gives it back to Ayers. Tannenbaum open for the feed, comes to the near side for Scally. Scally walks left, observing the traffic down below him. Scally will give it over now. Cerulli with it. Cerulli out in front, Tam looking for the deflection. Goes back to Cerulli. He feeds it into the slot, denied. Spit back out for Ayers. Ayers curls. Ayers looking, Ayers shooting, and it's blocked again. Eilenberger, a touch pass down low to Ayers. Ayers has it below the net. 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Out to Cerulli. Cerulli in the slot with a chance. Cerulli, a shot. It goes! 6-2 the score. Ward Melville found their second. And now we're looking to make it a 4-goal game again. Question is, did they get that shot and get that goal before the first power play expired? That's what the referees are going to discuss right now. If so, there's 1:15 for the power play, and they have a chance to get another. If not, it's going to go back to 5-on-5, and that's going to be the decision for the referees. So back to 5-on-5 we go. Schendorf tapping it forward. Sorrell breaking in. Sorrell a shot. It's a right pad save from Tannenbaum. Down low, wrapped around the boards to the far side. Curley the first one to it. Instantly pressured, falling to his feet. Now getting some support from the rest of his team. Sorrell looks to hold it in, but the puck is sent past. On the dump in, Brown sends it. Tyler chasing after. Curley had it, lost it, and now it's ahead for Schendorf. Schendorf feeding Sorrell. Here comes Sorrell on the left side. Sorrell to Schendorf, couldn't tap it in on the backdoor feed. Back into the neutral zone, O'Doherty. O'Doherty has it walking right. He's going to think better and curl back towards his own zone. Gets the pass forward to Sorrell now. He loses out on it quickly. Flipped into the neutral zone. The Friars need to reset. O'Doherty blowing an ankle right there. Does get it back, and Sorrell will control. Dragging to the right side. Here comes Sorrell in the high slot, feeding it over. Schendorf, backdoor feed again. Sorrell can't tap it. Less than a minute to play in the second. O'Doherty looking for the shot, can't rip it in. I believe it was blocked. A gritty play from Chris Tyler, and he's limping over to the bench. Sorrell with it again, feeding to Schendorf. Actually make that score shot off the box. Used to Schendorf being there on the right side. Held in at the blue line by Catazone. He gives it down low. Comes back to Catazone in his own end, sends it to the far side for O'Doherty. Nice move from him, evading a couple of defenders. Now sending it off the stick, and St. Anthony's look for the attack. Less than 20 to play in the second now. Ward Melville, they might be down by 4, but this is still the best period they've played against St. Anthony, scoring 2 goals. Pass out in front again, looking for a third. Pisono will take it, send it around, and O'Doherty will kill out the clock. As we get ready for the third and final period, 15 minutes left in regulation. And Ward Melville, they need to find 4. And we're back for the third. Ward Melville with a tall task ahead of them. They need 4 goals in just 15 minutes of play. On the season, they've only scored 3 goals against St. Anthony's. St. Anthony's right now outscoring this matchup over 3 games, 18-3. Cerulli onto the face-off, flanked by Tam and Ayers. That's how they will start off as the referees just reset this face-off a little bit, and there we go for the third. Bounce pass ahead for Azariti. He brings it into the high slot. Azariti with room. His shot denied out in front. Taken back the other way by the Patriots. Up the left side, it's controlled by Tam. Tam with it, blowing a tire right there. It allows possession to go back to the Friars. Ayers looking for an interception. Instead, he pokes it around to Sevelos. Looking for the clear, gives it over to Tam. A shot saved. Turnovers and penalties have been the downfall so far of St. Anthony's, but here they come with another opportunity. Rocco with a shot. Rebound loose, cleared aside. Almost a minute gone by in the third. Ward Melville already looking a little bit better on their toes as Tam tries to poke it around. Should be towards the end of this shift for the Ayers line. Right now, skating around, given down low, looking for a centering pass with Sevelos. Instead, it's taken away by Scully. He wraps it around. Ayers collects off the boards. Ayers with Tam over to his right. Ayers will fire it in from the neutral zone. Goes down and around. Filer out of his net to stop it as Ayers goes for the change. A new line out for the Patriots. Take away in the neutral zone. Give it ahead now on a breakaway. Here comes Moldari, a shot that goes wide. Eilenberger trying to give it down low to Moldari again. Instead, it's taken away by Terry. He looks for the outlet pass, gloved down to the neutral zone by Breslin. He's held up, tied up into his own zone. Curley looking to collect that pass off his skate. It's going to go all the way down. No icing from the referees. Terry back for it. Terry to O'Doherty, back over now to the near side. Taken ahead by Leon. He gets stood up by Eilenberger. Teammates there to help him. On the backhand, Busa shovels it forward. Busa gets his own pass, centering pass into the slot. A quick shot taken, and it's saved by Tannenbaum. Had a couple of defensemen to help him secure the rebound. Miklish up the right side. Miklish with a shot. Tannenbaum got his glove on it, but it was going wide anyways. Played around the boards to the near side. Puck still held up in the corner. 4 bodies coming forward. 12:36 to play in the third. Ward Melville still trail this game by 3. Bounce pass off the boards, goes all the way down. Miklish, the first one to it. He'll look to play it back into the neutral zone, connects with Busa. Busa with room. Busa, a nice toe drag, getting held up by Scully. Still finds the centering pass, puck still loose, and now played down low. Ward Melville, high slot. O'Doherty with it. O'Doherty to his left. Looking for the shooting lane, they score! Miklish will find his second with traffic out in front, and it's 7-2 for the Friars. Miklish so quick on that shot. Now with 12:01 to play in the third. It's now the biggest lead. Again, I feel like I keep saying that for St. Anthony's. But they just keep building on this lead. Worth mentioning that this is now the most goals they've scored against Ward Melville. Like I said, that first meeting went 6-0 to St. Anthony's. The second went 6-1. Barely held in by Sandak. He gets tripped up. O'Doherty, luckily not going to get called for that. Taken ahead by Scotia. He'll wrap it around the boards to the far side. Cicchino, a centering pass, goes through the slot. Sandak back for it. Physical play up against Scotia. Now trying to win it against O'Doherty. A big reverse hit from O'Doherty. Quick shot taken. O'Doherty, he's going to get sent to the box again. At least I believe this is going to be a call on O'Doherty. There was a couple of different scuffles going in. This is actually looking like it's going to go against the Patriots. Sandak actually going to go off for this one. So the Friars going to go to another power play. Schendorf will come in for the face-off. Already with a 5-goal lead, trying to make it 6. Terry will send it to the far side. O'Doherty with it. O'Doherty giving it down low. Friars looking for the centering pass intended for Aspromonte. Broken up, but they get it back. O'Doherty with it again at the far side. Feeding again to the left circle. Back out to Terry. Terry down low. Wrapped out in front. Oh, good defensive play. Or Melville find the clear after it. Now under 11 minutes to play in the third. Schendorf passes his own blue line, cutting right. Looks to pass it off. Terry finds it, and Terry takes it ahead. Dropping it off for Sorrell. He's in the high slot. Sorrell dancing to O'Doherty. Back to Sorrell. Taps it to the near side. Terry has it. Terry, centering pass goes below the goal line. Around to O'Doherty. Has Sorrell in the top slot. Instead gives it over. Terry in on net. Terry looking for the drag. Can't do it. Scally has it. He'll control it. Looks to fire it around the boards, but can't get it past the zone. Schendorf with some physical play against Scally. Looking to poke it free. And it's going to be cleared by Eilenberger. O'Doherty gets it back. 48 seconds on the power play. The Friars not exactly clinical like they were on the first. O'Doherty with it, looking for a shot, and what a goal! O'Doherty showing off what he can do, as we'll take an instant replay of that. O'Doherty, he's just going to pick top right corner. Actually goes far side, changing the angle. Even fooling me on that. Needed a second look at it. And the Friars will capitalize on another power play and take an 8-2 lead with just a little over 10 minutes to play. Ward Melville's coaches just having a little bit of a conversation with the referees before we get this next puck drop. Eilenberger looking to win it, can't get it. Instead it comes back to Sevelos. He'll give it to the far side. Friars having a little bit of trouble clearing right now. Gets back to Sevelos and he'll get it past the blue line. It's Budicavoli at the far side who had fanned on it a couple of times. Sevelos breaking through the legs, looks for the shot. Tannenbaum not really tested too hard. Off the boards and out. Tam looking for the breakaway, and we're going to get a whistle from the referees. Really touched with a high stick here. Should just be a face-off in the neutral zone. Actually, will come down for an offensive zone face-off. Eilenberger will take it. On the draw, cleanly won. Friars turn north. They'll bounce it off the wall again. Azaridi overplaying it a bit, but will get the puck back. Azaridi across the blue line. Fanned on, or poked from behind by Breslin. On the near side now, controlled. Catolo looks for a shot, will wrap around the boards to the far side, held in still. Changing the angle on the shot was Sevelos. He'll play it down low into the right wing corner. Azaridi gives it up top. Sevelos to the far side. Open for a return pass. Instead it comes to Catolo. His shot goes into the netting for another pause. Some more changes for both sides as St. Anthony's have taken a firm 6-goal lead with the most recent goal from O'Doherty. O'Doherty leads the defenseman on his team in goals and tied for points with Terry, obviously now ahead of points. Actually, I believe Terry does have an assist at some point this game on the first power play, so still tied with points against Terry. And O'Doherty did have 1 goal and 1 assist in their first matchup against Ward Melville. The Friars still looking to extend this lead. Like I said, they were coming in with a chip on their shoulder. They wanted to run the table. But that was broken up by not only Smithtown Hauppauge, but again by Kings Park Comac, who will play in just a little bit after the conclusion of this game. And as it's going right now, it looks like it's going to be St. Anthony's moving on. Azaridi with it. giving it to the far side. A pass forward for Rocca. Rocca giving it over, a quick shot taken. Tannenbaum tracks it through traffic. Hit from Azaridi will take a man down. Nicklish back for it. Sending the pass on to the backhand of Cutolo, but he's called offsides. Face off back into the neutral zone. Leon will take it for the Friars. Puck played in by Allen. Terry there for it. He'll send it around to Nicklish. Nicklish looking for the tap pass forward to Busa, who will get it out. Back into the neutral zone, fired off the near side, back to Terry. Terry. Carrasco. Carrasco had 2 assists in the first time they played Ward Melville. Hasn't had as much impact on this game, but his team has more than made up for it as a shot's going to get deflected out in front. Leon drags it down low. About 7 minutes to play in the third period. Back to the far point, and Nicklish just barely allowing that to squeak by him. O'Doherty now controls the puck. Doherty's been in quite a few conflicts with the other side so far this game. He's drawn a couple penalties and has given away a penalty, but O'Doherty with the skill playing it out in front. Now into the slot. A quick shot taken and saved by Tannenbaum. Ayers controls. Ayers gets it forward. The path to Tam in the neutral zone. Taken away by Leon. He looks to get it forward, but it's back to Scally. He'll drop it off for Breslin. Breslin gives away out in front. A shot that rings off the bar. Ayers now looking for some offense. Gets it to Tam. Tam with a little bit of skill. Gets it around now below the goal line. Was looking for the shot out in front. Ayers there to help him, but neither of them can come away with the puck. Rings around the boards to the near side and out into the neutral zone. Scally there for it. Scally past the blue line. Scally with some skills gives it over to Ayers. Ayers loses control, gets his own puck back to the near point, held in just barely by Asner. Down low to Tam on the backhand, looking to drag around the defenseman of Scotia. Tam still with it. Now gets it poked away by O'Doherty. Battling Scotia still, and Scotia will come away with it. Trying to play a give and go. Puck given to the far side. Scally with a nice poke check in the neutral zone. We'll get it back into the offensive end. Scally with some skill, and he'll get tripped up. Referees will call that. Ward Melville back to the power play. Down by 6 goals with 5:20 to play in the third. So 2 minutes of 5-on-4. Ward Melville have scored on the power play, but 6 goals is a lot to ask for in 5:20. Quick shot taken, and that will ring off the bar. That would have been a great way to start it off. As the net will come off its moorings, so we'll take a quick reset. Putting it back on for Filer. Eilenberger now looking for the draw in the left circle. Wins it back. Traffic out in front. That one could have gotten deflected in easily. Bisano will look for the clear and gets it out. Scally back in the neutral zone. He wraps around a back check and then gives it away. St. Anthony's with possession again, breaking into the offensive zone. A shot, Tannenbaum makes the save. That's not exactly what you want on the power play, down by 6. You need to be taking offensive zone face-offs, not defensive zone. So refs get set for another face-off. Changes are made by the Patriots. on the drop. Down to the right wing corner. Scally battling for it. Gets some support from Eilenberger, but it's tipped awry by Azzariti. He controls. Azzariti still with it. Fighting through so much traffic. 4 players chasing after him, and he finally coughs up the puck. Now taking it up is Ayers, up the right side. Ayers with some speed, gets bumped off his line by Sevelos. Great defensive play from him. Eilenberger will hold it in. Tam has it. Tam still with it. Tam now getting some space for himself, will give it off. Ward Melville with 1 minute in the power play. Comes to the near side for Eilenberger. He'll put it around the boards, looking for Cerulli. Gets it to him. Cerulli out in front, no one's there. Once again, dragging down the high slot, but this is going to be a breakaway coming for St. Anthony's. The lead pass forward, it's mishandled, and Eilenberger takes it back. Giving it back the other way for Cerulli. Now Terry's there as the pressure valve. Ward Melville now with 3:53 to play in the third period. Comes over to Tam. Tam will bring it to the right, thinks better of that entry. Will wrap it back around and look for a second try. Gives it over Cerulli. Cerulli will tip it in and chase after it. Filer will just let it come around the boards. Both teams battling in the left wing corner. 7 seconds left in the power play. St. Anthony's looks like they're going to kill this one off, and it looks like they're going to take this playoff matchup and move on to the second round, to the semifinals of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Of course, what the Friars are looking for right now is not only this championship, but they're looking for revenge against Smithtown Hauppauge, who were the first team to break up their undefeated regular season. Curley for it. Puts it to the opposite side. O'Doherty coming in down low to break up the outlet passes. Back onto the stick of Breslin. Breslin over to Brown. Overskates it. Curley tries to hold it in but can't, and now another breakaway coming for St. Anthony's. Right now it's Cicchino out in front. A shot and a save by Tannenbaum. Power play obviously over, back to 5-on-5. .234 to play in the third period. Obviously big games coming out from Schendorf. I mean, I think if you were to do stars of the game, if there was such a thing for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, Schendorf has to be your first star. So many points, so many assists, but how can you forget about Zach Sorrell, the between the legs goals? I feel like that's really what also kind of turned around the momentum. Not exactly what we're waiting for on the ice. Looks like we're going to get a fan ejection real quick as we wait for that to transpire. That's what the referees are pointing for. Looks like we're going to get multiple fan ejections, actually. As the younger part of the Ward Melville fan base will all file out of the rink, I believe for heckling the referees one too many times. Down low again for St. Anthony's. Visono with it. Down low for Ward Melville, looking for the clearing attempt, but St. Anthony's regain. Feed it to the far point with O'Doherty. O'Doherty back down low. St. Anthony's trying to cave in this defense for the Patriots. Backhand pass intercepted by Allen. He can't clear. Once again for Fisher. Gets some support. Asner looks to clear but can't again. As we hit the 2-minute warning in the third. Trying to take a look at who won the Smithtown Hauppauge game. I am assuming I know who it was. Just like most of you watching know that Smithtown Hauppauge have put together quite the season. And The Bulls did take that matchup 7-0 against the Quebec-Boisseville T-Birds, so the dream of a 1-2 matchup in the final still very much alive. As I don't even think I could jinx it at this point. A 6-goal lead for St. Anthony's with 1:24 as Tannenbaum makes a save. They were in control this entire time. Never trailed this game. Multiple streaks of, like I said, when they score one, they score many. As we get some fading screams from the fans that were just previously ejected. One of the last face-offs here for SCHSHL in this matchup. Gives it back to Terry at the blue line. He'll tap it. St. Anthony's looking for another shot. Just over a minute to play in this game. All the way down. Should go for an icing. Referees will call it as such. Back for another face-off for SCHSHL in the right dot. Most recent goal coming from Catazone. He was also the one to help kick off the scoring as we take a big hit in the offensive zone. Ayers jousting now. As we're going to get some conversation after the fact as things get a little bit heated between Warren Melville and St. Anthony's in the dying minute. Referees will call a penalty. Over to the boxes, Miklish. So he'll go for 2 minutes. We'll close it out with a power play for Warren Melville. Face-off will go over to Cerulli. We'll take it from the right side. Cerulli will get the drop, looking for control, can't get it. Terry will take it behind his net and pass it over to the left and cleared past Ayers. All the way down. 45 seconds left. St. Anthony's looking to move on to the second round in the semifinals of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Still awaiting to see who they would play in that second round. We still got a couple more games to play as another big hit is laid by Sevelos. 30 seconds to play in the third period. And a shot taken. That one's wide to the right. Another big hit once again laid by Sevelos on the far boards. It's truly taken the idea of playing hard down to the last minute, literally. Eilenberger will take it over and probably skate this game out. 10 seconds on the clock. Eilenberger looking for one last rush past the blue line, up on the right side. A diving Terry will shut it down, and this game is going to go to St. Anthony's at a score of 8-2. They will move on to the semifinals after this handshake with Warren Melville and look to keep their dream of a conference title alive here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We'll be back with another game here on the North Rinks, this time East Islip up against KPC for another quarterfinal matchup.